Hi, welcome to this short practice. Just looking to move and ease around the neck and the shoulders a little bit, about 10 minutes or so. Planting some ideas. As always, follow what you feel as much as any ideas or suggestions I may put out there. What I have got to the side is it's just an old blanket. Could be a belt or a towel that we might come and use at some point. So if you have one of those, that'd be useful. You can do some of this from a chair or from standing or seated. I'm actually going to start lying down on my back just to tune into the breath. So feel free to make yourself comfortable. Take a few moments, a couple of breaths to come and lie down. Any little stretches and wriggles. I'm going to take a constructive rest, so my feet are on the earth, slightly wider than the hips, east and west, and the knees resting towards each other. Nice little stretch of the arms. And I'm going to interlace the fingers and place them either just on the crown of the head, or you can slide them underneath the back of the head. Whatever feels good for you. And again, you could take the same position if you're seated. It would be slightly more energetic. Just gently drawing your shoulder blades towards each other. Letting the elbows relax on the earth. You can, of course, use something underneath the elbows if they need support. And we'll take sort of 4, 5, 6 breaths here, just breathing from your belly to your heart. And back again. In and out through the nose if it's comfortable. Big belly. Little pause at the top of your inhale. Little pause at the bottom of your exhale. Just tuning into any sensations around the chest, shoulders. 3 more breaths. And the next time you breathe in, hold your breath in for a moment. Big belly, soft neck and shoulders for 5, 4, 3, 2, and let go, exhale. Just gently drawing the elbows towards each other and chin towards chest for a moment. Really taking the weight in the hands. And then lengthening out long again. Just any nice little stretch and wriggles. Maybe rotate your wrists, your ankles. And then knees to belly. And in a moment, either rolling to one side or rolling straight up to come to seated. So doing what you do to come up. And of course, using any prop. So if you feel to sit on something like a cushion or a book or a block, please do. You can always kneel. Just going to sit for a little moment. And take a little lateral bend. So crawling the fingertips out to the side. Other hand can either just come to hip. Or if you want a little bit more, maybe up to shoulder. Head. And or all the way over. Just a little easy breath here. Going back the way you came in. So towards other side. So again, crawling the fingers out. Sliding the hand just gently up. Wherever's comfortable. And an easy release. Back to center. one more thing seated. Let's take a hand behind the back. See if you can take the opposite elbow. And then either bring the hand to the thigh or the knee. And then tilting the ear towards the hand that you could see more easily. And again, explore. You may be in stillness. You may like to gently rotate the head, the neck, following what you feel. One more full round of breath. Nice generous inhale. Little pause. Full exhale. Easing off. Take a moment. And then moving to the other side. So hand behind the back, taking the elbow, and then hand either to sort of thigh, if you can reach it forwards to knee, go for that. And then ear to shoulder-ish. And again, following your rhythms. Last full round of breath. And easing off. Just coming to center for a moment. Then we'll move towards hands and knees. So you notice I won't give too many cues. I don't want it to bring you too into your mind. I'd like you to feel into your body. So of course, supporting the knees if you need. And we'll take melting heart or Anahatasana. So it's a bit like downward dog on your knees. Hips roughly above knees, knees hip width. And I really like to go to fingertips here and keeping the head high. Just play here. How does it feel to have the shoulders up to the ears? Or how does it feel to sort of direct them down to the floor? Find where you feel most open, and then we can start to bow down. Of course, you can rest elbows on the earth if that's more comfortable. And you may be in stillness, or there might just be a gentle pulsation with the breath as you breathe in, perhaps a slight rise, and as you breathe out, bowing in. 2 more breaths. Nice. When you're ready, slowly raising up, walking the hands back a bit. We'll take a downward dog just for a moment. So lifting your knees really soft. And then you can walk out the legs. And just bring it up for a moment. So we walk the hands back to the knees. Elbows on the knees perhaps. And we'll slowly come up. Might be nice to take a little reach to the sky or hands behind the head. Any little movements that feel good. We'll take one bound hand. So let's bring the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. I like to really bend the elbows to draw them together and then to lengthen the arms away a little bit. Little forward fold. So soft knees, nice inhale, bowing down. Softening your toes, perhaps lifting the head a little bit. One more breath. And when you're ready, slowly coming up. Yeah, any little wriggles. And then we'll come to take our belt or blanket, as I have in this case. This is a really great one. I love doing this every day. It's like even just 30 seconds a minute, if that's all you've got, I would put this quite near the top of the list. You can do this standing. I've chosen kneeling. You could do it seated. So the wider you go, probably the more accessible it is. So first thing is just lift your shoulders, lift your arms up and just see. You can lift your shoulders and then let them relax. Don't pull them down, just let them relax. Slightly soft elbows. And then just gonna take the belt, blanket, whatever, behind the head. And then perhaps towards the shoulders, sort of in line with your chest. Nice and easy. Try not to chicken neck. So keep the head in line with the spine. And when you feel ready, slowly easing back the way you came. And just let that come down. Of course, feel free to do that again. Otherwise, you just let that settle. You can come and lie down for a few moments. Namaste.